Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, all set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Michael Campbell.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
So, almost ready to get underway, and now here's the starter for the Cubs, Aaron Civale. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spot that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Dylan Moore, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
And a foul ball. Moore with a homer in his last game. Swing and a chopper out to short. Swanson fires over to first. One out in the top of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Alejandro Ozuna.
Oh, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Michael Hellman stands in now and watches strike one. Civale, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. That catches the top part of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
That's a foul ball.
Can't field it cleanly. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. There's the strike. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. 2 down, nobody on. That one pushed foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Tyler Mahle.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
So up now for Chicago, Willie Castro. That one fouled off. Next offering is down low. Foul ball there. And the righty deals. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Ian Happ.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Drops one down in front of the plate. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Runner on at first with one gone. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Campbell, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now, Michael Busch.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Ball. 1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. Man on second, 2 down. And that one missing low. Next pitch misses inside. Counts full, 3-2. Campbell in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Get out of town. He sends it out of here. Third home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Victor Campbell, the next Cub to hit. In for a strike. 0-1. Campbell matched a homer in his last game. 2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And it's fouled away. Check swing, now an appeal to third. He did not go around. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. High fly ball out to center field. Ozuna. And that's the third out. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. All set for the start of the inning. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. Savali, a 6'2 righty, 215 pounds. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Savali back to work. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. One out, base is empty.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Hit hard on the ground is short. In time to Bush. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here is Marcus Semien. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that
That's
one
a ball.
cutting but missing down low.
2-0. No, that's it.
Alejandro Ozuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4,
Nope,
2 aboard.
4. Runner, take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
The center fielder, Alejandro
Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ozuna with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
That one lifted to left. Hat makes the grab, and that is that. 2 left on. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the left fielder, Ian Happ. That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1. And he chases that one below the zone. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swanson with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Great approach on a nice pitch. Dropped the barrel on it, stayed on plane completely through the swing, and drove it the other way. Kind of have to tip your cap if you're on the mound on that
one. One down, runner at third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Savali. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Liner, base hit. Runner from third comes across. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
This is Willie Castro. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Savali leads off first with 1 away.
Ball. 1-2.
On the ground, dive, and he's got it. The feed for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Campbell. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Third inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. Here's the pitcher, Tyler Mahle. Cut on and lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Dylan Moore. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1. That missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Strike on the inside corner.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Campbell makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24, Michael Hellman.
Michael Hellman stepping in for the Rangers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail in this one 3-0. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. He's already homered here in this one.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later. When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And there's a foul ball. Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Victor Campbell. Down the right field line and a base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that is out of play. Two on, one out. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Ian Happ up to hit. Hit on the ground to the right side. Moore fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Higashioka.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out.
The first baseman, number 44, Rowdy.
Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering, he's in for a strike.
0-2.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Pitch misses there. Full count now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So next to hit for Texas, Jake Burger. Grounded out his first time up. Misses inside. Ball 1. And there's a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rangers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now the pitcher, Aaron Savali, singled and drove in a run his first time through. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Outside with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one's carrying, and that one's gone into the bleachers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. It can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Willie Castro. Fastball is outside. One down, base is empty. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Cole Winn getting loose out there. Milner getting cranked up as well. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with two strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner takes off. There's a ball.
That's a ball.
Throw. Save.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Castro over at second, one down. And he can't come up with it. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Now batting, right field.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Tyler Mahle done for the afternoon, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Cole
Texas,
Wynn gets the call from the
number
pen.
60.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. That one ripped. Not in time. He's safe as they score a pair on the play.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Coming home. He'll score easily, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Victor Campbell. He's 2 for 2. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Campbell went deep in his most recent game. Man at second. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, 1 out. Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Pitch is in there. 0-2 now. That's down and in. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Happ in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. Happ lays off. That one out to right. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 4. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rangers nothing. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Savali back to work. And downstairs.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Forget it. His 4th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 7-1.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Pulls that one foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alejandro.
So up next, Alejandro Ozuna. Fly to left his first time. Ozuna goes 5 feet 9 inches, 22 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Out to short, Swanson. In plenty of time to first, 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 60, Cole Wynn.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot,
5,
Corey Seager.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
In the air, left field, down the line. And it gets into the seats. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Just missed.
No, that's out. Ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Campbell makes the grab, and that's the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's 7-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Next offering upstairs.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Out to short, Simeon. To first, one up, one down.
The pitcher, number 43, Aaron Savali.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Savali. That one's in there, and that's strike one. They say you win.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. So up now for Chicago, Willie Castro. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
That's foul.
Grounds one to short. Simeon fires across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, and they're on top 7-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 44 preparing to come on if needed. Pomerantz warming up as well. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2.
2-0.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Bounce to the left side. Handles, throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
The left fielder, number 24,
Michael Hellman digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in. 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. In the air, left field. Happ brings it in, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rangers 1. Bottom of the sixth, and now here is Michael Campbell. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Inside, 1-0.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Campbell launched a homer in his most recent game. Inside, just missed.
2-1.
Ripped on a line. Ozuna makes the grab. 1 down.
now batting, right fielder, Seiya.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Cubs up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. Off the mark there. And now 2-0. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. That misses. And now 3-1.
3-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. Back to work. 3-2 now. And that's low for ball 4.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And first offering is fouled off. Step off, throw to first. Suzuki back in on a dive. Suzuki over at first with one away. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Moore makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Victor Campbell.
Now here is Victor Campbell, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Got him on the off-balance throw. That's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rangers 1. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
And the batter now, Jake Berger. And there's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Just off the inside edge.
1-0.
And a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Count's full.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Aaron Savali out of the game, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Number 44 will take over here. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, This guy is a big contributor. And it's through for a hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's going to be Alejandro Ozuna.
Yeah.
That one's in there. Strike one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Josh Young, two-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. Right through there for a strike.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That's a ball.
That's off the inside corner. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rangers 2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hobie Milner.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And he deals. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Swings and misses. Now 2-1.
2-1's the count.
On the ground.
Foul.
And that's just foul. And now it's filled up. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jacob Webb up and loosening in the pen. Garcia also getting ready. Nobody out. Runner at first. And Ian swings through it.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And the 0-2. Ball 1 there. Runner at first with no outs here. Just
That's
misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground, right
Foul
side,
ball.
and foul ball. Way inside.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Struck him out looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. First pitch misses.
Outside.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Crow Armstrong leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Check on the runner, and he's back safely.
He's in there.
And the sweeper misses for a ball.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 1 out and a runner at second. And ball 4 to aboard. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Nico Horner. Runners at first and second for him with 1 down. And ball 1.
Down. Ball.
Grounder might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rangers 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Brazier.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Bush hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Michael Hellman stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 in this one. Brazier, in his 8th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Drew Pomerantz, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Kittredge also throwing. Hit in the air left field. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rangers 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jacob Webb.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Castro at the plate and takes high there. Top of the zone for a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Higashioka puts it away, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Campbell.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Campbell. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. First pitch, and he just misses.
Hey!
And he lays down a bunt, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit.
Oh, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And now Seiya Suzuki. Campbell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pickoff move to second. Campbell back on a dive. On the ground to third. Fires to first in time.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Busch.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. That That one
Ball.
off the mark, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is outside. Campbell
3-1.
on deck for the Cubs. That catches the outside corner, and it's 3-2.
Count is full.
So now 2 on
ball 4. Take
and
your
2
base.
outs.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside
Now
corner.
batting, the catcher.
Now the Cubs catcher, Victor Campbell. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Garcia makes the play, and that is that. Cubs strand a couple, but they're still on top 7-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Pomeranz.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44, Rowdy Tellez.
Fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Colin Ray getting ready to go. Soroka getting loose as well.
That missed. That's a ball.
That one outside. And it's 2-1. That one drifts inside. That one misses.
Ball 4. Take
So a
your base.
leadoff walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Berger.
Jake Berger, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's in there. The Cubbies leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. That's off the mark,
that's
and it's a
outside.
ball and a strike. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Upstairs. And the count is 2-2. To short, could be 2. 1 at second.
That's an F.
Back to first, and that is a double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Garcia.
Last chance now for the Rangers, and now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. Just
Ball,
missed.
outside.
That's a
Ball.
little bit low.
2-0. Ball inside.
That's ball
Ball
4.
four.
Tried
Take
another
your base.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Second walk of the game for him,
The
and
bat,
he's
the
been really
shortstop,
patient at the
Marcus
plate. A game plan that he's
Simeon.
sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Marcus Simeon stepping in for the Rangers. Gets the
Hey,
call.
play.
0-1. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. Pomerantz is just one strike away. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Cubs salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
7-2 your final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.